All right, welcome back. Well, an Oconomowoc man who recently sued someone in small claims court and won says it's been nearly impossible to collect the money that he's now owed, and that's why he emailed TMJ4.
Here's part of what Jeff McCarthy wrote. I am not asking for your assistance in collecting from this person, but rather to shine a light on this difficult system. Andrea Albers met with Jeff and his daughter, Callie. She's here with us in studio this morning to explain more about this.
Yeah, you might be surprised to learn that if you win in small claims court, the court does not collect your money for you. There are steps you can take, but they don't always work. And it's added stress to an already emotional journey for the McCarthy family.
I haven't seen a dime.
Jeff McCarthy won a small claims judgment last year, and the man he sued still owes him around $6,000.
Talk to me a little bit about this right here.
Yeah. So this is literally almost a year's worth of work right here on my case.
At the center of this is a horse named Red. The family says Red was sold to them with undisclosed health issues, leading to euthanasia.
This is the lead rope that I always used with him, and then this was his turnout halter that he wore. I mean, he was literally struggling to walk in, and the day that I put him down, he wouldn't even pick up his feet.
This is Andrea Albers calling from TMJ4. I called the man who sold Red to the McCarthy family. He didn't want to speak to me about the sale.
Specifically, his actions caused a lot of emotional distress for my daughter, which I take very personally.
As Jeff discovered, winning in small claims court does not mean you will automatically receive your money.
I was really surprised once I won that judgment that it's completely on me to work with the person that I took to court to receive the judgment.
And this has not been a smooth process.
No, it hasn't. I've actually brought the gentleman back to court twice on contempt charges for falsifying information, not getting back to me on things.
If the person you sued does not agree to pay voluntarily, there are more steps you can take outlined by the Wisconsin court system.
I've gone through them all.
Like attempting to garnish wages or turning the debt over to a collection agency.
The collection agency said, he doesn't have anything, we're going to decline. We're not going to help you. It's not worth their time. I'm out of options, and I wish the state or the county would get involved and hold him accountable. If there's a child support judgment, the state ensures that those payments are being made.
I took Jeff's question to Angela Schultz, the assistant dean for public service at Marquette Law School.
The state is going to say our number one lens through which we're going to look at child support matters is going to be about what is in the children's best interest. But when we're thinking about small claims, that level of public policy concern and consideration just isn't even there.
If you, like Jeff, are trying to navigate Wisconsin's court system, free legal advice is available from the Marquette Volunteer Legal Clinics. Schultz says family law is the number one thing people ask for help with.
The second most common is really anything having to do with money or debt.
According to Wisconsin state statutes, unpaid small claims judgments can stay outstanding and enforceable for up to 20 years, meaning if the person you sued eventually comes into some money.
Your judgment then would be sitting on a list of any other money that that person may owe, and you would have a place in line from which you could collect that judgment.
The McCarthy family hasn't found closure, but they did find a new horse for Callie.
Very friendly horse, very social. He wants me to come back and give him treats and all of that.
Would you go to small claims again? Would you do it the same way?
If I had to do this all again, I would still do it. As I mentioned earlier, for me, it's not about recovering the money. The money would be nice, of course, but I want him to be held accountable.
Now, the Wisconsin court system does not publish data on unpaid judgments, so it's hard to quantify how many people are dealing with a similar issue. But I have posted resources on tmj4.com, including information about the free legal clinics offered by Marquette Law School.